Welcome back, guys, to another video on the Sir Grizzle's channel. Today I will be making a video on 3 rare build names on RH2. 2 of them are not really rare build names, but they're actually really good builds. The last one, it is something. Stick around to the end of the video to see that one. But yeah, before this video starts, I would like to mention that I have a Discord server now. I will put the Discord link in the description of the video. If you guys would like to join, you are always welcome. There are a few rules you would have to follow, but other than that, it's a fun time. You will see my uploads there. You will see we'll be doing events, giveaways, all that stuff. So go on to your Discord and join that. And yeah, let's get on with the builds. For the first build that we'll be talking about is the two-way sharpshooter at the shooting guard position. So this build is a kind of like the perimeter lockdown from 2K, if any of you guys play 2K. It's a really good lockdown build. Like, you will not let anybody go through you if you're good on defense. It will make sure that nobody gets by you, like I said. The build is actually very good. It's like actually like I would use this. I would ask somebody to use this in a pro-am game kind of idea, like a 2v2 3v3 kind of idea. It's really like a build that can do it all, like on the offense and defense. But the only downside I would say it has is your dribbling is only a 70, which people can work with. But for me, I would rather stick between the 80s. For me, but it's fine if you're able to dribble with a 70. You get, I believe, like behind the back or between the legs with that. So it's still a really good build if you want to, be comp and have a funny name or a nice name with it too. So yeah, if you guys see right now, I'm upgrading the defense as we speak. The defense is very high, as you could tell. The defense, you will be able to stop many, even bigs that go for dunks or whatnot. Your interior is high enough for you guys to stop them, and your block is high enough to block those dunks. And also your strength will be high as well, so you'll be able to stop those, which is a big factor when it comes to stopping bigs. So it's like a build that could defend every single build while stopping everybody else on offense. So yeah, so I forgot this is 64. And this goes over here. Perfect. So if you could do any takeover, I would suggest either lockdown or sharpshooting. I would honestly just do lockdown just so you're even more of a menace on defense. And as you guys can see, you get the two-way sharpshooter name. It is a very good build. I would recommend this to most of the guys that want to, block down their defender on ball and off ball. So yeah, let's get on with the second build, which is now a point guard build. For the second build that we'll be talking about is the, oh my god, I forgot the name, the 3-level scorer at the point guard position. So this build is slightly worse than the other one in a sense. You'll see what I mean. So your driving layup is extremely high. So you have like a really high driving layup. You will be making a lot of layups. Your mid-range is at a 75, which isn't too bad. Your three-point is at an 80. So you're not really a primary ball handler. You're more or less like a spot up in a sense. So you're more or less like a lockdown. Your pass accuracy 75, and this build is like the pro-am, like you're gonna guard ball most of the time kind of a build. It's like a build where you're gonna be guarding ball. You're going to be, you're just there as like a secondary ball handler just in case, but you're gonna be one of the top 2 guards to guard the guards that have the ball. That was a lot of times I said guard. So yeah, it's a more or less a lockdown kind of idea build. It's strong. Let me just keep going here. So it's strong. It can it can keep going. It can do all this. It can do all the stuff that a lot of guards can't. So so as you can see here, I missed that over here. So the finishing, the 95 driving layup, like I said, very high. You'll be making a lot of layups. Your mid-range and 3-point are good for spot-up purposes, not really for, not exactly for shooting purposes or like for off-the-spot purposes. Your quick draw is not fast enough for those fast guards to get up in your face. Playmaking, it's alright. Like I said, I'm more in the 80s, but 75 is very good for dribbling. But knowing that you're 6'2", it's not the best. But yeah, so your speed, 90. Acceleration 90, your vertical or your strength is at a 64, and you can go 90 here. I might be missing something here. Yes, you are also, if you want the build name as well, you have to max out your defensive rebound. And the rest of these points you can put wherever when I put it in steel. So, this is the badge layout. This is slightly worse than the other build. I would suggest the two-way sharpshooter more than the other one. Or than this one. But it's okay. It's like a build to, you know, flex on your friends. Oh, I have a three level score. It's a funny build. I put lockdown take because last one. But yeah, 3-level score. It's okay. I wouldn't recommend it I wouldn't recommend it for a player that's playing 1v1 or 2v2, but I'd recommend it for people that play 5v5 and they're on-ball guards and they're secondary ball handlers. Alright, now let's get on with the final build, which this one you guys might want to see. For the final build, okay, so this name of this build, it's something. It is called the two-way skilled glass cleaner at the power forward position. This build, I had to ask a few people for this. This build is absolute dog, okay? It's not good. It's good in some situations, but it's very bad due to one specific detail. You are 7 foot and you are max height. Your max height for a power forward and your max weight. So you're slow as molasses. Your shooting is okay, cannot do much. It's like it's a little bit less than a 3-level score. You are slow as molasses. Literally, you are slow as molasses. You have a what, 72 speed? Yeah, you have a 72 speed, which I will do now. So 72 speed, 70 acceleration. So yeah, you're slow as hell. Your perimeter is high, yes, but you're not putting any steal up on this build. So basically, you're running at 3 miles an hour, trying to play against like 6'7" centers that could dunk over you if they want to. And if you're guarding a shooter, forget it. You're screwed. So this is like a build that was like, if you are getting pissed off at a dude dunking on you, you get out this build and you're like, hey buddy, I'm trying to clamp you up. I'm trying to make sure you're not dunking on me again. But even then, I would put a different build up. So yeah, no steal. I would put a different build in this instead of this. I would suggest a 7-foot post score more than this. I swear to God. Like this is not like, I would not put any shooting up on this thing. This is not really good. But for the name, you have to sacrifice a lot, which is understandable. So max this out, and then the rest goes into driving layup. So you get a badge layout which doesn't look bad if you look about it. It's like a playmaker. It's more or less like a playmaker kind of idea. It's not bad. Playmaking, passing. Your shooting's alright. You know, you could probably get a few shots off. Your defense looks good, but you have no steal. Your steal is like a big part, unless you're playing like big, and you want to make sure that big does not get the thing, and you trust your defense enough to not get any steals. This build is the build for you, I guess. I would change it up a lot, but this build is just a nice name. It's a nice name. I would put, honestly, if you want any chance, put lockdown, or if you want, actually I'd put sharpshooting for more shooting. And there you have it, people. The two-way skilled glass cleaner. So yeah, this build is something, I'll tell you that much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. This video was a kind of like a video to try and get back into the groove of YouTube. I've been trying to find content for this game, and it has been quite hard to find content for this game. One of my friends that is in the Discord community, and to try and find builds, I forgot his username. I think it's like Few or Pew Pew. I'll put it up in the screen. He has helped me figure out an idea to make a build tutorial video, and it's a good idea. I liked it, so I pounced on it. I made builds, and yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this little video, like I said, please leave a like and subscribe. You guys can make these builds all I want. I'm not forcing you guys not to make these builds. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.